Hello and welcome back to part 2 of my massive wardrobe declutter, where I declutter handbags, shoes, accessories and jewellery and create a space that's suitable for my current lifestyle and my current body shape, but lets me rejoice in my past, enjoy my present and look forward with enthusiasm and possibility to the future. In this video, I will show you what I decluttered, what I kept and how I've placed them in this space to bring me joy. But first, let me say a big thank you to all the wonderful viewers who left a comment in my last video. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing a special time with me each and every week. I truly appreciate it. So let's get started with my shoe collection. What did I throw out? What did I keep and why? And here's the big box of shoes that I decluttered. Actually, it is a little bit overwhelming actually how many shoes I actually had that really I never wore. This is an example of these flip-flops. They're Steve Madden sandals that I purchased because a friend of mine was having a warehouse sale and she was selling off all these shoes. And I think these were $5 or $10 a pair, but realistically, I never wore these sandals. And they're a color that in retrospect don't really suit my coloring. And if I have an outfit in this color, I don't tend to match it to these shoes. I tend to just go white or tan. So these I never use. These are Winsor Smith sandals and there's nothing wrong with them. In fact, my daughter has a pair exactly the same, but I don't find them that comfortable. And on my feet, because they're so flat, they actually don't elongate my legs. And so I tend to not wear them. If I need to wear something like this now, I actually wear my Coach slides. Some shoes I'm decluttering because they're just too worn and wrecked. Take for example, these lovely Coach ballerinas. They look gorgeous, but they're well and truly worn and the inside is just ripping, even though the sole is still brand new. Other shoes I'm decluttering are these cute little Tommy Hilfiger ballerina shoes. I bought these on our trip to the States. I bought a blue pair and a burgundy pair. But when I was trying them on, they fit perfectly. They were a little bit snug and I thought, well, they're leather, they'll stretch. However, I've worn them a few times and they just don't stretch. And I just find that rounded point shoes are no longer flattering on me. If anything, they make me look stumpy. So a lot of the shoes that I'm throwing out are rounded toe shoes and replacing them more with pointed toe shoes that I think are a little bit more elongating on the leg. There's a few slippers in here that I just worn and I don't gravitate towards too. I just don't grab them. And so these I don't use. I won't go through every pair of shoe in this box, only because there's just too many and some of them are repetitive, but if there's a story behind them, then I'll share with you. These Superga shoes, I absolutely love them because they're a fun polka dot style, black and cream, off-white. You can't go wrong with these, except with the chunky base all the way through, they're actually very uncomfortable to walk on. They're a very stiff shoe. I cannot for the life of me bend it. So they're very uncomfortable. They slide off, my socks come off. So even though they're beautiful, they're great for photos, but not for wearing or walking. These sandals from Witchery, I think I bought online. They looked gorgeous. They're a lovely taupe color, but they're actually not comfortable on me. This section here is a little bit too snug. Because they're suede, I tend to wear suede in the winter time rather than in the summertime. So for me, these are a little bit redundant because I don't reach for them in the summertime. And in winter, they're just too strappy for me to wear. They don't keep me warm or they're just not something that I would wear in the winter. And so they've sat in my wardrobe only because I kept thinking they're a neutral color. I'll find a way to wear them or an opportunity to wear them. But I think I've worn them a couple of times only because you feel bound to have to wear them. These boots I bought from Kmart last year. I was going to wear them with a lot of the dresses that I decluttered in my last video. I'll link it down below in case you've missed it. They're only a little bit worn. I have worn them a couple of times with those dresses, but I don't wear those dresses this winter and so it's no point keeping them. And I bought a pair of tan ones and a pair of black ones too. They're both going. These strappy sandals I bought from sports school many years ago. I wore them. I love the crossover knot at the front, but they're very uncomfortable now to walk on, so I don't wear them. I bought these booties when I was in the States and we went through Nashville and they had a shop that sold something like 5 pairs of boots for like $100, something ridiculous like that. They look a little bit tacky at the top here where they're worn, so I'm not wearing them anymore. These flip-flops I bought from Kmart and they're really, really comfortable and I've loved wearing them, but I replaced them with my Coach ones in a similar tone and similar style. And so I don't wear these anymore. These Guess sandals are absolutely gorgeous. I bought them in a factory outlet in the US many years ago. They're well worn, as you can see, the pattern is all worn off there. And the leather has actually gone to like a yellow white color. So I don't wear these anymore, but they are so cute. Look at the little love heart in the center. These pink shoes from Kmart, I bought them because I actually love the color. I didn't find them to be very comfortable on my feet when I did wear them. Obviously, I do have a lot of runners that I think I have worn well well and truly, so they're going. And I have some boots that I just haven't worn. I used to love these boots. You can see they're all dusty. They were at the top of my wardrobe and I just didn't wear them. I don't need to keep them. If they're this dusty, I obviously have not worn them for a couple of years. These were a Jessica Simpson boot and I love these. The color is just so neutral, but the blue keel I don't think is in fashion anymore, and certainly I don't wear it anymore. I used to wear these over skinny jeans. The zip at the bottom makes it really easy to slide on, and they're quite wide for the people like me who have got strong calves. Here's another pair of boots that I bought from the States on that trip. I love these. Look at the styling. They've got little cowboy straps and a metal tap at the back. They're well and truly worn. I could get them rehealed, but I don't wear them anymore. These boots, they're a fur insert and they are so warm and comfortable. I wore them a few times, but they just don't suit me anymore. I think it's a trend that's come and gone, and they're good to go. These boots are a rock chic throwback. They're a Harley Davidson style short bootie with a heel and a chain all the way around. They're perforated on the side. I guess they're to look like leather seat covers. Anyway, I like them, but I could never style them with anything. It was one of those purchases where you think, oh yes, I would love to wear these. I could style them grungy with black jeans and a black leather jacket, but it's not me. These booties are so cute. They've got little tassel on the sides and a zip on the inside. They're Innovare and I bought them from Maya. This heel is really chunky and the sole is all leather, with the upper also being all leather. But what I found is that they actually weren't comfortable for me. Do you know some shoes are a bit narrow in the foot area, and so it caused a lot of pain for my foot. So whenever I'd wear them, I'd only be able to wear them for a couple of hours and then my feet would be in excruciating pain. So I kept them just on the off chance that they could work, but they never did, so they're going. But I love them and yep, they can go. And here's the last pair of the boots, like the tan ones that I bought from Kmart that I never ended up wearing. So that's it. That's all the shoes and what I decluttered. Now let's go and have a look at what I kept. Starting from the bottom, I've got my mostly used shoes, my runners. These are the shoes that I could not part with. Those are Steve Madden, just leopard print, high heel stiletto shoes. They're just gorgeous. I don't often wear them, but when I do, what a statement they are. Next, I kept these 9 West pairs of shoes. They're a neutral color, absolutely gorgeous. And then these Sam Edelman shoes that I purchased overseas. Let me tell you, these shoes are absolutely gorgeous, but those heels, oh my goodness, they're murder to walk on. Then I have these pair of Tory Burch shoes. They're just a work of art. Let me show you how gorgeous these are. Look at the embroidery on them and the little reflective sequences on them. They're just absolutely breathtaking gorgeous. You can see the type of shoes I like, very high skyscraper heels. Here's a pair of gold shoes that I absolutely love wearing in the summertime. And I've kept these gorgeous red booties that I bought in the States. Just look at the styling of these. I bought these, have not worn them. Look, the sole is brand new. I just could not leave them in the store. I think these were only $20, really, really cheap. They're a Charlotte Russe. It's a little brand in America, a bit like our Novo shoes here. But these were just so cute. I could not leave them, but I just haven't had an opportunity to wear these. And here's a collection of shoes that I have kept. There are 2 layers at the back and then a layer at the front. Yes, there are a few shoes. I can't help myself. I love shoes. And now it comes the challenging bit. Decluttering my handbags is a little bit challenging for me because unlike shoes, they don't readily go out of fashion. And if they do return. They don't stop fitting you. It's not like the handbag is suddenly shrunk and you can't use it anymore like shoes. Just an aside, when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, I swelled up like a balloon. I retained fluid. And so my shoe size went from a 7.5 to a 9.5. And so I had to buy new shoes specific for that period, which I've since gotten rid of. But just to show that with shoes, you can outgrow them. Whereas handbags, it's a little bit more challenging to decide to donate them or sell them. So let me go through some of the bags that I've got here and why I'm putting them in storage because I can't use them right now. And I don't see myself wanting to use them the next year or so. This is a beautiful Henry Bendel bag, which is now, Henry Bendel, I believe, has gone out of business in the States. They were very well made handbags, and I bought them because a YouTuber was talking about how versatile she found the backpack. She could throw it on her back and just be hands-free, and it was so fabulous. So I bought it. And the thing with this backpack is that the leather is very stiff. So to get things out of it, you can see I actually have to push everything open. So things are lost at the bottom where it's really hard to access. And if I was wearing it over my shoulder like this, it slides down and I just didn't like it. Or wearing it over the back of my back, I just felt like I was wearing a school backpack. It wasn't me. So I've kept it only because it's a lovely bag, and who knows, maybe my daughters as they get older, they might want to keep it. No, but for me, it's going in storage. This is a gorgeous Oroton bag. It's very ladylike, but like the backpack, it's a very stiff bag, and I don't really like such structured bags, and so I found that I never wore it. It was great for work. It looked very business and professional, but it's just too structured for where I'm at the moment. This is a gorgeous fossil bag in a creamy white. It's lovely for summer, but it's too big now for what my needs are. I just don't carry such big bags anymore. I have kept big bags though. Let me rephrase that. I would wear this white bag if I was going to go out for the day and I need to carry a lot of things. If I'm just going to go shopping, then I've got smaller bags that I will grab and go. So I'm keeping it only because I like the style, and it's a lovely big tote. This bag I bought online from, again, it's a Henry Bendel. I love the grungy biker look of it, the big studs, the tassels, and it's beautifully made on the inside. It's got a crossbody strap, but the color, I don't know if it's going to come through on camera. It's a very cool pink, and it's not something that I was easily able to match with anything in my wardrobe, shoes, or even if I just wore white runners with it. It's just, I couldn't match it to anything that I had, and I couldn't really style it. It's just beautiful bag, but I just wasn't using it. Here's another Oroton bag. Oroton was my favorite label for a number of years. Purple is not on trend anymore, so I'm going to just put it in storage until A comes back or I decide to use it again. Another Oroton bag, crossbody. I bought this online and I didn't realize how big it was. This is actually quite big. Look against my face. It's actually quite large and heavy and stiff. So when I wear a crossbody, it's just too bulky against my body, especially now that my wallet has shrunk down to a card holder. I don't need such a huge bag. I used to carry, those big wallets. I don't do that anymore. I have a small wallet, a phone, my car keys, and maybe a lipstick for wherever I'm going out. So I don't need such a big crossbody. Here's a bag that I bought to match those olive tan Witchery shoes, the suede ones that I decluttered. It's a Henry Bendel. I bought it online because they were having a huge sale. It is gorgeous, but when you arrived, A, it wasn't the same color as the shoes, and B, it wasn't quite what I was expecting. So I think I might have used it once or twice. The detailing inside is absolutely gorgeous, but yeah, I just never wore it. Just the color was quite odd. It's I like an olive green. Another Oroton bag. This is a very soft leather. It's lovely. It's quite big, and it's really great for work, but for everyday use, it's too big for my needs. Here, I have a gorgeous bag that I fell in love with the color. It's like a rich red cherry color. It's again by Oroton. It's got gorgeous side pockets, so it's perfect for work. I could put my drink bottle in here. I could put my phone on the other side. A huge bag. Again, perfect for a day at work. But yeah, I don't use it, and I don't have anything this color in my wardrobe at the moment that I would gravitate towards and grab this bag. So it's going in storage. And this here was my first Coach bag that I bought when I went to the States. Beautiful brown tan color. It's got the traditional Coach detailing with the carriage, but I hardly wear it. Then if I need a bag this color, then I'll grab something else. So these are most of the bags that I'm putting into storage, and let's go and have a look at the bags that I have kept. So these are the bags that I've kept rather than putting them in storage. I know that a lot of them are business-like and professional, but I just can't keep myself from not having them in here just in case I might need to use them or grab them for an event. So this bag here, I absolutely love. It is a Kate Spade that I bought in the States. I actually thought that this would be a very classic bag that I could use very easily, but I find it challenging to wear it unless I wear either cream or black, because anything with a pattern just doesn't work with it. But I couldn't put it away. This is a Furla blue bag. This is a Henry Bendel bag that I have kept. It is quite structured. Again, it's very similar to the Oroton that I'm putting into storage, except that this one is more, it's squared and just a little bit more modern and fresh, and also reminiscent of a very expensive label of bags that I can't quite afford. Here's another tote in black leather. I grabbed this if I'm ever going away for the weekend because it carries pretty much everything. These are all bowling style bags. This is a very soft leather one. These are more structured. Down here are my totes, different colors. And here are some more bags. This is a gorgeous gray neutral color bag that goes with everything, especially black or even white. This black bag is absolutely beautiful. It's got gorgeous red pop of color on the inside. And this tote I just love because of the pattern. It's like a snakeskin print. really eye-catching. And in this drawer, I have all my crossbodies and small clutch style bags. Here's my Coach wallet on a chain. Here, a very pink, light beige Tory Burch. A few burgundy bags. Here's my favorite Mimco. Absolutely love that bag. And in here, I have a gorgeous Gigi New York bag that a YouTuber made me buy. Well, she didn't make me buy this particular bag, but she did introduce me to this label. And this is a gorgeous clutch. The leather on it is very crocodile skin, snake skin leather. It's not real snake skin and crocodile skin. It's a gorgeous little clutch that I wear of an evening going out. At the back, I have a gold clutch. This was actually a gift with purchase for a makeup, but the color is so soft. And I just thought that would be really cute to take on a night when I need a gold clutch. As you can see, it's still got the paper on it. I haven't used it, but you never know, one day. And it's so small, it doesn't matter if I only use it one day. On this side are all my dark bags. This is the blue satin evening bag to match my blue satin shoes. Here's an Oroton over the shoulder bag, very on trend at the moment with the short drop, and a few smaller bags that I just could not part with. Okay, so these are my small leather bags. In this other drawer, I've kept some more bags. A black Coach. This is a gorgeous pink bag that I bought online. I wasn't expecting it to be so bright pink when I bought it, but I just can't part with it. It's just so pretty. And in the summertime, it's just that pop of color that an outfit sometimes needs. This bag has a story. My husband bought me this bag for an anniversary present. It is my first Oroton bag. I've worn it and loved it. It doesn't quite suit my style. The color is a little bit off nowadays. It's just that yellow tan, but I just can't part with it. It's just got so much sentimental memories attached to it that it just stays in here. But this is an evening clutch with a really grungy but quite elegant feel to it. It's a collect bag. And in the next drawer, I have some more bags that I can lay flat in a drawer. This is a bag that I only wear in the summertime. This is another tote that I sometimes pull out. Just some more totes that I just couldn't part with that I sometimes gravitate and use. So if I put them in storage, I wouldn't be able to access easily. And lastly, another drawer of bags. Yes, that whole column of drawers is full of handbags. This is a Missoni bag that I bought on holidays in Italy. It's a pony skin print fur, which is just adorable. I don't use it often because the clasp is actually a bit faulty. So when it's got things in it, it does tend to open by itself, but I just think it's cute. So I keep it. And there's some more big bags that I don't use, but I might use to put outfits together for YouTube. And that's it. Those are all my bags. Here's the costume jewelry that I'm decluttering. I'd like to be able to fit all these into these two drawers. So fingers crossed, let's see how I go. Let's start with the bangles. I like these bangles. I don't wear them often. However, I do love the styling and I love the colors. So I'll keep these. Same with these two. I love the colors and I think on their own, they play really nicely. Like even if I was to wear it with my watch, it matches the color. And the orange is just a lovely pop of color. These three, I'm not too sure of. The pattern is a little bit too floral for my taste. I like them. I think I bought them on holidays and I like them, but I just don't get to use them and that I really don't gravitate towards them. So I think I'll discard those. These dupes that I bought in Bali, I have worn them a couple of times for fun. I'll keep these because I'm hoping that one day I'll buy the real one. I went through a phase where I was wearing a lot of Sue Sensi bracelets. They have the evil eye that protects you from bad energy. We used to wear these every day and really believe in them. As you can see, some of the evil eyes have fallen off and that's when you're supposed to discard them because it means that it's protected you. There are some loose bangles here. These are stacker bracelets that I bought, I think from Target. I wore them, I don't wear them anymore. This necklace is just stunning. Same with this one. This necklace I absolutely love and I still wear. And this necklace I absolutely love, but it is very chunky and I actually never wear it because it's just too chunky, but it's so pretty. Let's put it aside. These earrings are really pretty, statement earrings. Let's put them aside. I'll think about them. Same with these ones. They're very pretty. These earrings I wore for my engagement and so they have sentimental value, so I will keep them. These are pretty green earrings. If I can find the other matching one. Here it is. They're pretty. I might keep these. These are a gorgeous turquoise earring that just is stunning in the summertime. Haven't worn it recently, but that doesn't say that I won't wear it. They're still in good condition. These earrings I bought last summer thinking that I would wear them when all these neutral colors were in, but I just never got around to wearing them. They were just too big for me. I like these two necklaces. I like the way they're styled and I like the colors in them. They go with a lot of my outfits and they're very neutral, so I keep these. Okay, happy. I've decluttered those two extra and I've kept the items that I really like that I possibly will wear again. Let's go and put these away. Now, for those who follow me along, I purchased this kitchen trolley from Kmart in order to store perfumes and odds and ends that I need access to readily, and it is perfect. It is very lightweight and sturdy. It does have a handle on the side, so if I want to pull it in a different space in my wardrobe, at the moment it sits here at the back of my wardrobe and it holds my perfumes, it holds my woolen hat and scarves, it holds my belts and there, and it holds some wallets that I'm not using at the moment, but I might want to use in the near future. I would highly recommend this kitchen trolley, not just for the kitchen, but also for your wardrobe. I mean, in theory, I could actually put also makeup and moisturizers in here. And for those who remembered my Kmart storage haul video, I'll insert it down below if you'd like to see that. I was concerned that things would fall out from the sides. And so I bought these tubs and they fit perfectly in the space in these trolleys. And I bought them here, so it makes it easier to pull things out, but also to store them neatly. And here I have my belts. So overall, I'm really happy with how these trolleys turned out. And now it's so much easier for me to decide what perfume to put on in the morning because they're all here, easily visible and accessible. And I can just come up here and choose the one that I want for the day. I can't believe that it's finally all finished. I'm in my favorite space in my house, my walk-in robe. It's a reflection of where I've been, where I'm at, and where I'm going to. I have memories of my achievements up on my mirror, showing me what I've been able to accomplish at my fitness peak, but also incentivizing me and giving me hope that I can, with the right attitude, get back to that level of fitness. Also, I've got all my beautiful things on display so that they bring me joy every time I see them. I have all my perfumes displayed on the narrow Kmart kitchen trolley, which is a blessing. It is absolutely perfect for this space. But let me stop waffling on and let me show you what you're here for, the final reveal, how I've turned this space into a haven for my clothes, shoes, handbags and accessories.
You as you drive, do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on. Just
and let me tell you, whether you have a small wardrobe or a large wardrobe or anything in between, the main thing that will hold you back from being able to have the space that you enjoy is clutter. You seriously need to declutter all the items that you don't use, that don't bring you joy, that don't fit your lifestyle, that just aren't you right now. If you can't part with them because they hold sentimental value, then put them aside, put them in boxes and put them in the garage, and then review them at a later stage, 12 months, 18 months, whatever suits you. But for me, I found that that was the biggest obstacle to being able to create the space that I now absolutely love. I hope you've taken some inspiration from this video. It has been quite an eye-opener for me. I didn't realize how much attachment I had to things. But now that I have what I need in here, I feel so much lighter and more relaxed, and I enjoy the space so much more. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, let me know in the comments below what you didn't like, and if you did enjoy it, let me know what you liked about it. I truly look forward to reading your comments. Thank you for all the feedback and the love that you sent me my way following my last video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. Until next time, my friends, thank you for your time. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.